all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. The engineer.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. What was the secret of your qualifying pace? It didn't look like you put much time into practice today. You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Great. Well, that's everything.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Baku City Circuit then, an unpredictable 3.7-mile track around the streets of the Azerbaijan capital. 20 turns for our drivers to navigate today, including the infamous Turn 8, one of the tightest and most challenging corners of the season. And it's an absolute pleasure to be joined once again by Anthony Davidson. Let's talk briefly about Lando Norris. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. The engineer lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, and Verstappen, Albon, Perez, Magnussen, and Kimi Raikkonen, Hülkenberg, Stroll, Romain Grosjean, and Ricciardo. Gasly, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi, and George Russell. Norris, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. The Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic... Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. So let's review the updated drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Well, things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take. You're no longer in the top spot. Are you hoping to regain it? That crash looked pretty serious. Can you walk me through what happened? Appreciate your time.
Commiserations on that result. It's been a tough weekend. Here we can adjust the terms of our proposal. The more ambitiously we set our targets, the more willing the team will be to give us better perks. We'll have a few chances to suggest a deal, but we need to be careful. If a proposed contract exceeds your value to the team, it will be rejected, and too many attempts will leave us stuck with the original offer. We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises. From here, we can change the team that we're negotiating with. There's no rule saying you need to stay in the same seat forever. Selecting a team here only affects the negotiation. The actual move won't take place until the following race weekend. They aren't coming round to that proposal. Let's try something else. Okay, everyone's happy with that proposal and we're locked in. From the next race weekend, you'll officially be racing for a new team, so you better start getting ready for the move.
You may have noticed that things are looking a little different around here.